Friday Coaster people, welcome back to Roller Coasting with Raven. I am so excited because today is finally the day we are headed to Disney World. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Raven. I post weekly theme park and roller coaster vlogs, and I also do some daily content over on my Instagram at Roller Coasting with Raven. You can follow me there as well, become a friend. Anyways, we are checking out of the Adventura Hotel. If you want to check out a room tour and the Universal vlogs, be sure to check out my last couple in the series. We were upgraded to a skyline room. I can literally see the rooftop bar from here. We're like 3 stories off from it. And the views are just gorgeous. You can see a ton of Islands of Adventures. You could even see the studio's drone and fireworks show last night, which was super cool. Yeah, I would highly recommend staying here if you want a little bit more of an elevated Universal experience. Like I showed you yesterday, you're also able to pool hop to the different resorts in this area. So Cabana Bay, Sapphire Falls, Portofino Bay, Hard Rock, Royal Pacific. Those are all pools that you can go visit, and they're just a water taxi ride away or a walk away. So a really nice privilege. I don't know if I would recommend this for people with a peanut allergy, especially if you're like one of those borderline airborne people. There are a ton of nuts, a little bit of everywhere. I will say the quick service area downstairs does smell pretty aggressively of nuts. I'm pretty tuned into it because I have a peanut allergy myself. So I don't know if I will personally be staying here in the future, but that's just something to keep in mind if that is a concern for you. But anyways, we are about to head over to Animal Kingdom Lodge, which is super exciting because I've been looking forward to this resort for a long time. I have never seen it in person. I've seen very few pictures and videos. I've tried to keep it secret for myself. So we're gonna head over there and check out all that it has to offer and then head over on a short bus ride to Animal Kingdom. Alright, so here's the outfit of the day. I've got my shirt from Subtle Dust, my shorts are from Sierra and have cute little palm trees on them. And then I've just got my usual Asics Nike socks and my Loungefly bag that's from the Riviera, Vera Bradley ears that match the outfit pretty well, and my little Subtle Dust pair. So let's go ahead and get our day started, head over to Animal Kingdom Lodge, and then we are off to the parks. Guys, this is epic. Guys, this is incredible. Let's see if we can see any animals out the balcony real quick and I'll give you the room tour. Well, we've got a wild truck out there. I don't know if we can see much else at the moment, but that would make sense because it's a little bit later in the day. All right, y'all, I'm gonna give you a really quick room tour and then we're going to go down to the quick service and grab our breakfast and have a lot of fun checking out this resort. So here is the door right as you walk in. If you request connecting rooms, then this would just be another studio with 2 queen beds. Right here we got the closet with this really cool design on it. A little smaller than I expected it to be, honestly. You got your extra pillow and blanket. I don't really understand why you've got this whole sectioned off. And then you look over here. It's a deluxe resort, so you got your steam iron, your safe, a little bit more space to store clothes. Over here is that wonderful, wonderful Keurig. And I bet down here, yes, Joffrey's coffee. I will totally be taking advantage of this in the mornings. Got our ice bucket and some cups up here. And then down here is our beverage cooler, not to be confused with a refrigerator because it doesn't keep things quite as cool. So just keep that in mind if you're storing like seafood or something. You've got the trash and recycle and luggage storage right here. We've got this wonderful section right here. I'm not gonna show you our last names, but just trust that the TV is going and you can hear the music. The drawers are pretty deep, so you would have a pretty easy time fitting 4 people in this room for an extended period of time. You've also got this little dining table and chairs if you wanted to get a little work done while you were here, or if you just wanted to take breakfast back to the room. Oh my gosh, guys, look out the window. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't exactly know what this animal is, but judging by the fact that we are in the kudu trail, maybe this is a kudu. I'll let you know later. All right, so we got 2 queen beds. The other one's exactly the same as this one. And my favorite feature of these newly renovated rooms are these little reading lights that you can just kind of move around if the person next to you does not want to read and they want to sleep and you want to read. Then there you go. You have plenty of outlets in here, I've noticed. And just look at the cute design of these curtains. You've got a table and 2 chairs out here for your animal viewing pleasure. And let me show you the bathroom real quick. Just wanted to point out too that you have plenty of plugs over here on the TV stand as well. And then here's me and our double vanity, which I did not know that they had here. I was not expecting. You got a little bit of space down here to store things, hair dryer, and then a little Lion King print, which is adorable. Makeup mirror, if you'd like to do your mirror in here. They've got the side that magnifies. I always look really silly when I do that, so I'm not going to. You've got soap, body lotion, etc. And then you walk into this door, which is a sliding door, but it does lock. I like how they separate out their bathrooms here. And then your usual toilet, towels. It has a rain shower head, and this shower, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's actually pretty big. I love when they have that little thing that you can stick your foot on when you're shaving your legs. Luxury. And then you've got a little bit of space if you brought your own toiletries to stick those without them falling in the shower. We love to see it. So there is the room tour. Let's head out, grab our breakfast. I am so excited to be here, guys. This is a dream come true and just really feels like a once in a lifetime trip. Look at these gorgeous animals. Got some wildebeest back there now. Look at the ostrich. I feel like I'm on a wildlife documentary. See the ostrich roaming next to the truck. If you've ever wondered if you needed to stay here, the answer is yes. Like a million times yes. Even if you don't get a Savannah view, there are a ton of viewing spots around the resorts where you can see the animals. We've got one just down the hall from us, but these big bay windows too will cover a lot. So there are plenty of places you can even just sneak a glance. Pool hours as of recording are 10 to 11. We're in the springtime, like late April. Look at this pool. Now, you've got another one over on Kidani Village, but this is massive. Guys, look at the giraffe. It's like right here. While Andrew is very graciously waiting for the bag, we are going to head over to the lobby gift shop, check out the stuff in there. I did see that they just got a special release 25th anniversary Animal Kingdom Lodge pin, and I would love to see that, as well as just check out the rest of the gift shop. So let's go do that. Alright, I didn't give y'all a full gift shop tour, I gave you a little bits and pieces. I found the 25th anniversary Animal Kingdom Lodge pin, which I was so excited for. I didn't know if the people who just totally take over the pins for like secondhand market were going to be hoarding them, but thankfully we got one and it is very cute, and I traded one of my Sword and Stone pins for a Hercules pin, which is cute. Also, if you need any sort of essentials while you're here, they're also located in the gift shop. Of course, like when you're in the parks, you can find one-off things at first aid, but that's just an option for you if you're here and you need some sort of last-minute essentials. Anyways, let's head over to Animal Kingdom for the first time in 7 years. I am so excited. Guys, we're about to go find the Yeti. This cup is so adorable, but it's also like $50. But it's got Kevin on it, and it's so cute. Andrew, we're about to go to Pandora for your very first Pandora visit.
Never been before.
Never been. How do you feel?
Pretty excited. Pretty good day today.
We just rode Everest in the back, and it was awesome. I didn't know how I'd feel about it because I've ridden like 300 coasters at this point, but it's still got some intensity there in the back. This view is about to be breathtaking. Let's go see it. Flight of passage time. I wish I could bottle up this smell and send it to y'all. So we just did single rider for Everest, and I ended up in the same row that we were the last time, the next to last row. But Andrew, that dog, got a front row ride. Andrew, how was your front row ride?
Pretty great.
Look at some zebras. The zebras are so close. Like, there is the fencing and there are the zebras and giraffes. I walked outside to find a quiet place to film, and I found a friend out here. Look at that. We're so close to it. Anyways, one of the things that I really love about mine and Andrew's relationship is that, oh, look, we can see him, is that we can both do our own things and be perfectly content. Sorry about this line of sunscreen, by the way. We're chaotic here. So I decided that I wanted to go to the pool, maybe read a little bit, maybe get in the pool. And he just wants to stay back and take a nap, which is great. That's what midday breaks are for. So we're gonna do just that. I didn't realize it was still filming. So yeah, I'm gonna go check out the Jumbo House pool. There's also the Kidani pool, which we might go visit tomorrow for our resort day. But yeah, let's go check out the pool. There are so many activities that take place at Animal Kingdom Lodge. And there are two sides to this resort, Jumbo House and Kidani Village, and you can take advantage of both of the sides' amenities. Kidani is like the DVC side, so you've got a community hall, all sorts of other things going on over there. Be sure to check out the list of resort activities that are going on during your stay, because there's a lot of really cool stuff, including learning about African history and music, and so much more. So be sure to check that out if you stay here. Enjoyed a little bit of pool time. I obviously did not film that because it was a pretty crowded day. It was like, you know, 3:30 in the afternoon. Had some great time reading my book, getting in the pool mainly because it is pretty hot down here. It is like upper 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So heading back to the room now. I think what we're gonna do is get ready to go to EPCOT for extending evening hours tonight, which I am super excited for. I've never done extended evening hours. If you followed along on my last trip, we did stay at Saratoga Springs. I say we, it was a solo trip, and I did not take advantage of them because I didn't pace myself. So I'm hoping this midday break kind of refreshed me and got me ready for that. But we might go to Riviera first and check out some of that amazing food. So let's get ready and go. Now broadcasting the ostrich. Since Andrew dresses up all the time and he's so cutesy in polo, I figured I'd dress up a little bit this evening. So here's a flower and garden fit that is very flower. We've got these ears from Bobble Bar that I got from last year's Flower and Garden whenever they went on sale. And then this dress I got thrifting, and just my usual Asics Nike combo down here because we love to have feet by the end of our trip. Hate those blisters. So let's get going, and we're probably gonna head over to the Riviera for some dinner before we get into EPCOT for extended evening hours. I am so excited to experience my first extended evening hours. If you haven't already, you should totally check out my Riviera vlog from February. So it published a little bit after that. And it is just an incredible resort. Some of the best food on property is here, and you can get to it from all the Skyliner resorts, EPCOT, and Hollywood Studios. So really great place to be. Even if you're not staying here, highly recommend it. Primo Piatto is their quick service, and we ordered some yummy food from there. We just finished dinner. It was absolutely incredible as inspected. We also checked out a couple of the pin boards, and I did find a couple of things, nothing too standoutish, but I'm not really a pin person in the way of like, I have to do this collection, I have to see if this pin's real, yada yada. I just kind of grab what I like, but I grabbed a couple of things that I really liked. Anyways, we are on our way to the Skyliner to EPCOT.
The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet.
Spaceship.
We're about to have Andrew's first ever journey into imagination with Figment, and he has no clue what it is, so that's gonna be a good time. Guys, Guardians look so cool at night. Look at that. Alright guys, we had a very successful extended evening hours. Honestly, we only got 2 rides in, but one of those was Guardians of the Galaxy for Andrew's first ride. Of course, we had to get row 9, and we ended up getting Conga, which I actually enjoyed. I know, controversial to the general population's take. But yeah, I think every song gives a different vibe, and it's nice to see all the different options. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here for tonight because we're about to go back to the room and just totally knock out. Tomorrow is our resort day / rest day, so we'll see what we get into. I might not film a vlog for this one, and then hopping right into the parks again on Wednesday. So I'll see you next time, coaster people. Bye.